Just imagine this place back in 1940 when World War II was going on. Bristol Channel's just by there, on the other side of here. In amongst all these bushes was an air raid battery. They had anti-aircraft guns there, and lights and radars and all the rest of it. There was a big one by here when we was kids used to play in this one. And over the years, I think they filled it in now to stop the kids from going in there. There's been some good dents there, fires and whatever. There are some still standing. We'll go have a look now. There we go. There's one of them here. This is where they used to keep the emissions, and yes, I suppose. For the guns, get the ammo in here. Or they were, well, keep supplies in here as well, I suppose. Yeah. There's no roof on it because they wanted to see what was coming over. Yeah, it's like on the floor here, used to be a big square thing here, probably a base. From I know a big light stood there, or a gun or something. We got I don't know, there's about 4 or 5 of these here. The kids come here now, don't they? Mess about. Well, that was one of them. The other one, like I said, has been filled in, which was like, I presume it was like a command centre. It was more underground and had a roof on it, and that was in amongst all this. Yeah, when we were kids, we could actually get inside it, but there's so many brambles and briars there now, you can't even get to it. It's thick of brambles. Yeah, it's been filled in. There's another one over here somewhere. I'll look at this one. We can get to it. Ooh. The rabbits. Ooh, bloody hell. And he went down. Rabbits are been digging here. You see it just under there. When we were kids, all this was clear and open. None of this overgrowth was here. It's all in there, see? On this side. Down in there, you can actually see the wall over that way. That could be over there. It's just so thick of brambles now. Just a bit of waste ground it is now. It's just been left. Someone put some random horses on you. But, yeah, a lot of people use it to get to the coastline, take dogs for coastal walks. Got my mother's dog today, take her for a walk. Because she's housebound, doesn't want to go out and catch anything. Also, she's blind as well, so she's a trained guide dog, Lynn is. So I'll take her for a little walk, a bit of exercise for her. There you go, we'll be on top of that one now. We walk round. Hey. Tidy. There's another one over here somewhere. I'll go over and have a look at that as well. No, can't get in there. Thick of brambles and briars. It's just on the other side here it is. But, Welsh Water used to own this bit of ground. There's a sewage treatment works by there. And they used to keep this ground dead short, cut all the briars back and all that, because they used to spray on top of this years ago. But that's all closed down now and nothing happening there. So the field's just been left to do what he wants to do. They have put a path in here to the coastal line. Now this gun emplacement is literally, I don't know, 1,000 yards from the waterline, from the Severn Estuary in the Bristol Channel. And on the other side of the channel here is Avonmouth Docks, which was used in the Second World War to load container ships, battleships and all that, for missions and supplies. So when the Luftwaffe used to fly up the channel, they were aiming for that dock. So they had the guns here, this side and the other side. They had them all the way down the foreshore. As far back as Pembroke, I suppose, all the way up Cardiff, Swansea, Newport, here, all the way down to Gloucester. Yeah, I can remember this being all fields, and now got a bridge going over the M4. This was a big field, this was years ago, and now it's just a big lump of tarmac. There we go, there's the Severn Bridge, the second one. Prince of Wales Bridge as they call it now. It's the road into Wales. That way there's Cardiff, that way. Yeah, the tide's out at the minute. In a field here, someone's dug a great big walk-in cleggy hole. What size is that? It's ridiculous. And that was in there, and they've just left it on the side there. Shouldn't be detected in here. Morty. There we go, this is the sea wall. Here's the coast. Probably about 2.5–3 miles to England from here. After that big storm we had, the big tides, look at all this driftwood here. We'll come down here with a chainsaw and a wheelbarrow, you'd have enough wood there for 12 months. Yeah, you got Newport that way. There's a firing range here, MOD firing range. They use that for training for the ministry. Further on then you got like a mega. There is a gunnery point and we'll have you down there. And that'll be Avonmouth Docks over there. There's the bridge there, built in, when was that, finished in 1996. On the other side of the bridge is a place called Subbrook, which I was on my other video doing a bit of beach larking and all the rest of it. There's a gunnery point there too as well, and a pillbox to look out for the enemy aircraft back in the day. Look at all this driftwood. God. Well, if he's into turning wood or making things out of wood, there's a lifetime supply of it down here. There are people that walk out there. I've been out there myself. I go fishing, digging for bait, and have a little mooch around, see what's out there. But you've got to be very careful. Got to be very careful. A bit wary of where you go and how long you're out there for, really. Because the tide will come in round behind you. As the further you go out, the higher it gets. So the tide comes in around you, and then you cut off it, and then you're buggered. And the Black Rock wave net fishermen, they walk out, way out there. We've been over to Denny Island they have as well. And they go out there with their nets. Only a small net, but 6 foot wide, in a triangular shape. And they fish for the salmon season, which is not far away. They know these waters really well. And they do find some nice bits out there. Stuff from World War II and bottles and all sorts of bits and bobs. You've got to be very careful out there. There's playing with your life out in that place. Anyway, Look at that big tree. I don't know if you can see that there, that black line coming out with a box on the end. That was a ship pipe. That used to come from that sewerage works on the top there, which was over there, those trees. There's the work it up there and filter it out and all the rest of it, and then pump the water out into the Severn. Yeah. All these kids used to walk out there and didn't have a care in the world really, looking for crabs and what have you, and didn't realise there was shit coming out at the end. There are some records of some downed aircraft in this estuary as well. Over Avonmouth Way there's a 101, I think it's a 101 they call it, like a German fighter thing, got shot down. That's in the water somewhere, under the mud probably. As soon as they hit that water there, they go down 10-15 metres. There's a Heikling further on as well, apparently, a German bomber. There's a Halifax up towards Chepstow in the water. Apparently there's a Spitfire somewhere between here and Black Rock. And Martin Morgan has been looking for that for some years now, to find a bit of evidence of it down there. Hey, might find it one day. After all these big tides and swells, it moves everything about and might uncover something. You never know. You never know. So keep looking at it. Keep looking. If it wasn't windy, it'd be a lovely day. It'd be a lovely day. Normally this coastal walk here is it's quite busy. Got quite a few people down here. I think I've walked past 3 or 4 people. Everyone's stopping home, so they should. You know, it's like Spain and Italy, all on lockdown. No one's allowed to go nowhere. No one's allowed to go nowhere. The UK, they're all down the beach, and they're all laughed on the beach. They're all just doing what they would do every other weekend. Mentality, I suppose, of some people. Don't self-isolate yourself. And like me, I go into a field, about 50-60 acres field on my own. I self-isolated. Not these people, they're all down the beach. Sat there all eating fish and chips and drinking coffee and all the rest of it. Might come down here with some wood. See if we can get into this one. Oh, so many brambles in here. There you go. A little room thing in here. Yeah, like a little roomy thing. Oh, stuck. Some there as well. What's over there? Let's go and look up here. Ooh. A roomy thing there. I'm sure this is ways to keep the emissions in here. The shells, anti-aircraft shells. Can't recycle that. We probably had a big camo net over this as well, so couldn't be seen from the air. Aye. Well, like I said, all this was clear when we were kids. We'd be able to play in all this, make dens and stuff. Nature's overtaken everything, hasn't it? Done a David Bellamy job. Yeah, and also as well, those guns were protecting this railway line runs on here. Newport to Gloucester line, and also just beyond that, the mouth of the Severn tunnel is literally just by there, and that then goes over to Bristol. So they were taking emissions and coal and supplies from South Wales over to Avonmouth docks, I suppose, or even further. So they were protecting that tunnel as well, because if that got damaged, the supply chain would stop, wouldn't it? So, yeah, had to do a lot back in those days. That was an awful lot. Over there is the anti-aircraft emplacement we've just been to. And in this area just by here, this is where all the Nissan huts were. I recently just acquired a photograph, so I'll put that up now. Yeah, so you probably would have had the canteen room here. There's been a Red Cross. Anybody got injured or something, I expect. People actually lived here until the early 50s, until they started building houses in the village. Yeah, so people actually lived in them. There is an Anderson shelter in amongst all this here somewhere. I remember going down there when I was a kid, only a small one. There's probably a few of them. They've all been filled in now. I can't find it under all those stingies. It's just the horses here now. Hey. I've got a little map I've acquired as well of the battery over there, so I'll put that in as well. I think it also covers the Nissan huts as well. Right. Oh, it's bloody warm now, just took my jumper off. God, absolutely sweating. Anyway, let's go keep mooching about. Find something else. This is also part of just a daily walk. Literally my house is 5 minutes away from here. So, it was, like I said, when we were kids we used to play here. This was our playground. Playing around in the old bomb shelters, we used to call them back then. If we weren't playing in these, we was on a building site digging for bottles. And there you go. That's the mouth of the Severn tunnel. It goes over to England. It's 6 miles long. They just electrified it as well lately. Yeah. You see up there? It was all dug by hand back in 1880 something or other. All the way to England. Right. It was under these houses. When I was a kid, I lived in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th house over there. And when the freight trains used to come down underneath here, the house would shake.